How's it going, everyone? My name is Randorkian. Now let's get dorky. So today we are playing Would You Rather. I've seen this game a lot on Mark's channel and Jack's channel, and I really want to play it. It's really interesting. It has some really cool like dilemmas in it that I really want to see and like go through myself. I've seen some of their choices and I want to see some of my own choices. So yeah, before we get into it, I wanted to show you this. I'm trying to figure out something to put back here. It helps prevent echo and some other stuff, and it's just nicer. This is actually a really old Star Wars blanket that I used to have on my bed when I was a kid, so it's kind of festive for the next couple days and weeks of Star Wars, so I'm gonna keep that up for now. There's a lot of cat hair on it though, because the cats have been sleeping on it for years now, I think. But anyway, here we go. Okay, so first, would you rather work 10 hours a day, 4 days a week, or work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week? 10 hours a day, 4 days a week. Honestly, I would rather work 10 hours a day, 4 days a week, because I'd much rather have days off and just have to work 2 extra hours. I've worked 10-hour days before, and it's not that bad, and to have only have to work 4 days a week is like really nice. So I'm gonna do that one. Let's see how many people have done that. Yeah, see, I mean, come on, like, that's obvious. The extra 2 hours is nothing. All right, let's see what else. Would you rather be as you are now or have $100 million but have a 5% chance of instant death? Ooh. Would the instant death be, like, any time I could have the instant death, or would it just be, like, right when I get the $1 million, that's when I have it? That's the thing with these, they don't really go into too much detail, so you kind of just gotta, like, figure it out in your own. I'm gonna say that it's just like instantly when you get the $100 million. I think I would take the chance because 5% is pretty low, and $100 million I could do a lot of things with. Start my own company, donate a lot of it, and that would be really awesome. So definitely that one. Yeah, okay, so that was pretty close, but most people would agree with me. So far so good, 2 for 2 with the popularity. Would you rather be adopted, adopt a child right now? Ooh. Well, I couldn't adopt a child right now because there's no way I could afford a child right now. So honestly, I love my parents, but probably just be adopted. Don't tell anyone. And by anyone, I mean my parents. Okay, all right, well, 45% on that one. Most people would just adopt a child right now. I would maybe like 3 or 4 years from now, but like, not right now. I couldn't do it. If you had to die, would you rather die a painful death that goes down in history or die a painless death that everyone hates you for? Wow, these are actually a lot deeper than I thought they were going to be. Die a painless death that everyone hates you for. Well, that's like Hitler, basically, because Hitler shot himself in the head, but everyone hates him. So I really would not want to go down in history as a Hitler, but die a painful death that goes down in history. See, it doesn't say it would go down in history good or bad. I'm assuming it's good. I'd probably just die a painful death. I mean, it would suck, but you would still die. And at least that way, people would like know that I did something good, maybe, if I had died for a good cause. So I'll probably do that one. Yeah, so most people agree with me. So I'm what, like 3 for 4 right now? So that's not bad. Would you rather suck a hobo's toe for 2 minutes, be in a cage with a honey badger and lion for 20 seconds? Suck a hobo's toe, you could die, but probably wouldn't. Especially if you like gargled with alcohol or something afterwards. Be in a cage with a honey badger and lion for 20 seconds, though. You wouldn't have to suck a hobo's toe, but you'd have a much quicker chance of dying. However, 20 seconds is pretty short, so as long as you like just stayed at like the front of the cage by the door and didn't move, you might have a pretty good chance of survival. But I don't know if I'm willing to take that chance. I don't know if I could suck a hobo's toe for 2 minutes, though. This is a hard one. You know what though? Some homeless people are really clean, so I'm just gonna do that one. Oh, that was probably a bad choice. All right, let's just that didn't happen. That didn't happen. All right, if you only had one knife, what would you spread first? Would you rather peanut butter first or jelly first? Well, this isn't a hard question. Peanut butter first, are you kidding me? Yeah, who spreads jelly first on a peanut butter jelly sandwich? Would you rather have Gandalf as your granddad or have Dumbledore as your granddad? Totally Gandalf, without a question. I'm not even going to explain myself. Are you kidding me? Dumbledore is it? What? Oh man, look, I like Dumbledore, I like Harry Potter, don't get me wrong, but Gandalf is such a badass. He dies and comes back to life. I mean, Dumbledore dies and is kind of in the heaven sequence, but he's not like back to life, even more powerful than he was before. Gandalf, totally. All right, if you were having a baby and the technology existed, would you rather genetically alter your child or leave it to nature? Now, this one is actually pretty easy for me. Me and my fiance have talked about this before. The reason I would go with genetically alter your child is because we have some pretty bad genetics. I had back surgery and I have bad scoliosis that runs in my family. She's got bad allergies, and there's just a lot of like bad diseases that run in our family. I'd probably go with alter your child just because I want to like try and get those diseases out. It doesn't matter about looks to me, like we wouldn't alter looks at all, but it would definitely be to get rid of some of those like family diseases that we have. Really? How do you not do that? Like, I get leaving it to nature for looks and whatnot, that's fine, but to get like diseases away from your kid, you'd want your kid to suffer like you had to in your life? I'm not going to get into it, but yeah, anyway, would you rather lose your genitalia or lose your dominant hand? Definitely dominant hand. I could totally live without my right hand, could not live without my penis. Would you rather only speak in words that begin with H, not be able to say any words that have the letter E in them? Only speak in words that begin with H. Wow, these both are pretty shitty. There's not a lot of words that begin with H, but there's so many words that have the letter E also. I think I could just do the H one. I mean, just hello, hey, help, have hands, unless I got rid of my right hand because I had to make that choice earlier. I think I would just do H. Yeah, okay, so most people would agree with me. I think E is just, so many words have E. Would you rather live in a giant shoe or live in a giant peach? Well, I loved James and the Giant Peach as a kid. That was like my favorite book movie combo growing up. I haven't seen the movie in years, but I saw it like a million times when I was younger. So totally live in a giant peach. Yeah, most people would agree. That makes me happy. That brings some nostalgia into my life. Would you rather watch a volcano erupt or witness a meteor hitting Earth? Probably a volcano, because I've seen volcanoes erupt before and nobody die, whereas a meteor hitting Earth would probably be extinct after that, or at least a lot of Earth would be. So definitely watch a volcano erupt. Are you kidding me? So 51% of people want everyone on Earth to die. That is pretty fucked up. 1 month of distress. Would you rather be forced to walk around for an entire month without pants? What's the difference between my daily life and that? I'm not wearing pants right now. Not that you're gonna see that. Shed all you hair for an entire month. Well, you could talk to my fiance about that and see how much hair I shed as it is. Both of these things already happened, so probably just shed my hair. My dad's bald and my great-grandfather was bald, so I'm probably gonna end up being bald when I'm older, and I shed so much hair as it is that I could live with a month without hair. Not that my fiance would be too happy about it, but yeah. Okay, so most people agree. That's good. Would you rather get run over by a car and die, or kill 5 small children with your car? How could you live after killing 5 small children with your car? How could you live with yourself the rest of your life knowing that you killed 5 small kids with your car? Not only would most people hate you, but just knowing that in your mind that you did that, definitely just be done. Yeah, see, most people would agree because that's just ridiculous. All right. Would you rather get $1 million or find true love? Well, I already found my true love, so the $1 million would be great. Then we could buy a house. Most people want true love, but if I already found it, I'm already one up on the competition. If you were in high school, would you rather have your face covered in severe acne or be extremely fat? I was none of those things in high school, luckily, but I was the dork in high school, so I was still picked on for being a dork. Have your face covered in severe acne or be extremely fat? Well, the thing is, you could always lose weight, but acne causes a lot of scars, and it's hard to heal from acne, so I'd probably just be extremely fat, because I could always lose weight. Really? Are you kidding me? Look, I know a lot of people that have had severe acne that are fine now, but I also know a lot of people that have had severe acne that have bad scars on their face or still have some form of acne. I'd rather just be really fat, because I could just work out and not eat as much and lose weight. But I guess that's just me, or 31% of people. Would you rather live in a world with no spiders, but all other bugs at their current population? Okay. Live in a world with only spiders, but with a 50% increase to their current population. What? Live in a world with no spiders, sounds good, but all other bugs at their current population. Okay, so basically you're just living in a world without spiders. Live in a world with only spiders, but a 50% increase to their current population. So you have only spiders, but 50% increase in only spiders. Who would ever choose that one? I mean, spiders are really good, don't get me wrong, for the environment. They're like awesome. They kill a lot of bugs, and our world would probably be infested with bugs. But at the same time, to have every single bug be a spider, no thank you. Figured most people would agree with that one. Would you rather be the president or be a Pokemon trainer? Are you kidding me? How is that even a question? Be a Pokemon trainer. Yeah, that's what I thought. Who would want to be the president? Except like a lot of people that are running to be president right now. Anyway, would you rather have an iPad or have an iPhone? Well, seeing as I have neither of those, nor do I want either of those, have an iPad or an iPhone? I don't really care, to be honest with you. Probably an iPad, just so that I could like almost have like another computer with me at all times. Okay, most people disagree, but for me and what I do, it'd be nice to kind of have like a tablet by my side. Would you rather live an average life and be forgotten in time, or go down in history for something terrible? Definitely live an average life. That's probably what's going to happen to me anyway. Be forgotten in time. I mean, most people are forgotten in time, and I would much rather have that happen than go down as a bad person like Hitler again. Yeah, that's what I figured. All right, so for the most part, I'm pretty average, I guess. Would you rather have an incredibly nice car, own a personal helicopter? If I had a helicopter pilot who was very trusted, maybe I would have a personal helicopter. But at the same time, I don't really need a helicopter. Where the hell am I going to take a helicopter? There's no place to land it anywhere around here anyway. Probably just have an incredibly nice car. Then I could sell it and buy a house. Yeah. Would you rather dress only in styles famous 15 years ago, or dress only the way you did when you were 15? 15 years ago, styles were pretty close to what they are now. And when I was 15, I just wore like t-shirts and shorts all the time, which is what I do when I'm like hanging out. So both of these are not bad. Probably just dress in the style that was famous 15 years ago. Excuse me, that's not even that much time. Yeah, okay. I guess a lot of people would disagree with that. Would you rather be forced to watch a movie you hate over and over again for a week, or be forced to listen to a song you hate over and over again for a week? Well, a movie usually is longer than a song. So like if you had to listen to like a 5-minute song over and over again for a week, that's like a lot of that song. Whereas if you're watching like an hour and a half, 2-hour movie, which is average, at least it's a lot less of seeing the same thing over and over again than it would be hearing the song. So probably be forced to watch a movie. What? Nobody has the logic I have, I guess, but that's what I would assume. All right, let's see what else. Would you rather sprout a tail or sprout a horn? Okay, if I could sprout horns and have like 2 badass horns on my head, probably do horns, but just a horn? What, I'd have 1 freaking horn on my head? No, thank you. I think I'd much rather sprout a tail. Yeah, most people would agree with that. Okay. When you eat macaroni and cheese, would you rather use a spoon or use a fork? I use a fork for everything. Like, if you could eat soup with a fork, I would. I kind of do sometimes when there's a lot of noodles. Sporks are like my best friend when it comes to soup, but I use a fork for everything, so totally a fork. Most people would agree. That's good. I'm not weird for always using a fork, at least. Would you rather date a mermaid or date an angel? Well, seeing as you can't really do anything with a mermaid because they're half fish, probably date an angel. And I'm sure the mermaid would probably smell like fish, whereas an angel probably smells like freaking heaven, literally. Date an angel. Yeah, most people would agree with that. Would you rather star in an unpopular movie or star in a popular play? Are you kidding me? Totally in a popular play. Plays are awesome. I've seen like 4 plays in my lifetime, and I live close to New York City, so I plan on seeing many more throughout my life. Plays are amazing. I would totally, yeah, most people would agree with me. Would you rather be a sports star or be a celebrated academic? Personally, I'm not a big fan of sports. I mean, it's kind of obvious, like most like YouTube gamers and people like that aren't big fans of sports, and I think it's just kind of our culture, like our like nerd, dork, geek, whatever culture isn't really, sporty. So probably just be a celebrated academic. I'd like to be smart. Yeah, it's close, but most people would agree with me. Would you rather always have bad hair or always have bad teeth? Well, I have really bad teeth. My hair is good. It just falls out a lot. But my teeth are bad. When I was a kid, I hated brushing my teeth. I used to fake brushing my teeth. It's really bad. Kids, always brush your teeth. Don't think, oh, it's fine, I'll be fine. It's bad. It's really bad. I would rather have bad hair because bad teeth suck. Most people would agree with me. Would you rather have no thumbs or only have thumbs? Man, having no thumbs would suck. Kind of. But you could still do a lot, but only having thumbs? That would really suck too. I feel like if you had no thumbs, you could still maybe get implants or something. But if you had only thumbs, you'd have to cut off your fingers unless they didn't exist. And then you'd have to get those. I'd rather just have no thumbs. Most people would agree. Okay. Would pain or annoyance? Would you rather get a paper cut on your hand once a week or have 1 foot fall asleep every 3rd hour for 30 minutes? I'm not going to answer that one. I'm going to do something that Markiplier does because I really think it's awesome. And I'm going to leave that question for you guys. If you've stuck around this long in the video, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. It feels awesome to know that you guys watch my stuff. But let me know what you would answer this one with, because I like that whole idea of seeing what the community would answer. And I'll let you know in the comments, if I get any comments answering this, what I would choose. So if you like this video, please leave a like and please comment. I don't get a lot of those recently, and I'd really like more. And as always, stay dorky. Holy shit. It's pretty awesome. Holy fuck, his eyes. He's like on drugs.